Hey, hey.
Okay, so we are live with the one and only Dame Dash.
What's happening? How you doing?
So let's see.
How many people looking?
So far, just the T-shirt guy. Hi, T-shirt guy.
There's only one guy on your thing?
Two guys are in there.
You got no girls
I
on your
missed
thing? Where's the girls?
ladies. Dame Dash wants you
Where's the
to
women?
join the Periscope.
Hey,
And so, Dame, you were telling me about the. Let me get closer
please do.
so we can see. Ask Damon who he works for. I know where that came from. So you went off on.
No, I work for my girl and my family. I work for my daughters and my son and my wifey.
You went off on the Breakfast Club. Y'all got into that discussion about working for your last name, as you put it, versus your first name. I found a lot of nuggets of wisdom in that conversation.
I'm glad.
But it was quite confrontational. How did that happen? Was it because of the way they came at you, or?
I mean, I'm from Harlem.
Did y'all just have it?
That's not, did you ever see the interview when they interviewed my son? And they were like, that was not confrontation from my father.
No, I didn't.
No, that wasn't
They
confrontation.
were more confrontational with your son?
Meaning, no, they actually were asking him, and he was explaining to them.
Oh, okay.
Because they were questioning, because, they think I gave him everything, and he was explaining how he flipped to get what he got. He got those restaurants. And that's just, I'm Harlem. When I have passion, I speak. But if I'm getting disrespected, or if someone's being, like, I'm a 44-year-old man. So if someone's talking to me like I'm 20, then I'm going to talk back to them like I'm a 44-year-old man, and you're talking to me like I'm 20.
Right.
So that's all that happened. I'm a grown man. So, asking me kid questions, you're going to get a grown man answer.
Gotcha.
So they didn't like it, and I liked it. I didn't feel it was aggressive.
Well, let's see, Damon Dash is very honest. What's up, Dame, from J1?
What's up, J1?
Dame Dash, yes, he is very honest. And I love what you had to say about growing your own food. In case you all did miss it, we're going to air this interview in the coming days. I'm not sure when yet. But we talked a lot about gardening. I garden, you garden, and why it's important to know where your food comes from. And you learned a lot.
Look how good she looks.
Oh,
that's why you got to put your own food in your body so you look that good.
Thank you. 43 this year.
No, you're not.
Yes. Wow. 1972, you're 1971. You just had a birthday in May. Yeah, I know, but I'm hip hop, Dame Dash. Dame Dash, sup, my dude.
What's happening?
Yes, you do. But anyway, tell the Periscope viewers what you learned about farming from Farrakhan.
I mean, he taught me how to make the compost, the dirt. He taught me about the seeds. He taught me a lot. I'm learning a lot. I've learned that it's a very tasteful thing to be a farmer. You think about farming, you think it's like a dirty, hillbilly, and they're very sophisticated people, and it takes a lot to run a farm because you can't control the weather, you can't control the dirt, you can't control the animals. And to make all those things happen in a way on schedule that you can and still monetize, like I would talk to the farmers and they were brilliant and they were tasteful, they were chic, they were clean. So I was like, wow,
Look at all the hearts you're getting.
I see.
They like this.
But it's not as easy as it looks. And again, that's what God gave us, the ability to take care of ourselves. Again, there's no chapter in the Bible about money. It's about learning how to take care of your woman and your family. And as long as you know how to do that, you don't have to do all these trifling things for money. You know what I'm saying? So I've been around money, and I'm still around money, and everyone's retarded for it. And I'm like, I just want to be able to just grow. I just want to make some food, eat, watch, do what I want to do, and make sure what I'm putting in my body isn't poison. And then also in the South, I'm seeing there's a lot of poison out there. And it reflects in the way that people are actually looking. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's time to everyone to start to look at what they put in their body as opposed, because fast food means fast death. You know what I'm saying? Fast food means fast sick. Anything fast is temporary, like your life. You know what I'm saying? So
it shows in your teeth and your skin and
everything,
your eyes
and your smell, everything. You can all of that. And also, I recently quit smoking weed, so it's a week.
Good for you.
I'm a weekend, so I'm feeling good about that too.
Congratulations. What's your fitness regimen?
Eating good food. I box. Hit that bag. Yeah, I've been a boxer my whole life.
Okay.
So I hit the bag.
Are you, after talking to Farrakhan, are you coming to the march in D.C. on 10/10/15?
I was at the first march. How could I not be?
So was I. And although it was the Million Man March, I couldn't stay away.
Yeah, you had to be.
So I didn't get.
Well, at least you could see.
I stayed on the perimeter, but I wanted to hear.
A woman needs to see what a real man is, so you know what to go get.
Are you related to Stacey Dash?
Of course,
yes,
it's my first cousin. She's retarded though.
What is the Million Man?
Because she's a Republican. she makes no sense to me sometimes.
Have you talked to her about that?
Yeah, we argue all the time. When I speak to her, she stopped because I win too much. You know what I mean? It's just, it doesn't make logical sense the way she wants to be a Republican. So I'd be like, yo, you're not even rich. You know what I'm saying? Why you want to be a Republican, man? You know? Yeah. And plus, I know that the only thing about that, like I said, is I know they think she's smart, then they really dumb. That's why I did. The Republicans just ain't smart. You know? They're just not smart people. Obama be killing anybody. Anybody that get in front of Obama gets destroyed in a conversation, a debate.
Well, I avoided bringing up Rachel. I thought about doing that, but I know that you two had a pretty nasty custody dispute.
No, it's not a custody dispute.
Well, didn't you lose custody?
No, I didn't lose custody.
So what happened?
What happened was we're going through actually a civil case with the business, and she's been kind of leveraging me with that. So she did something that was kind of off the hook. I had my daughter. She told the police I kidnapped my daughter. So when I brought my daughter back, even though it didn't matter, because a father picking up his kid could never be kidnapped. There's no ransom notes involved in that. But she had called me to come to bring my daughter home a couple of days. When I brought her home, there was a dude in the house. I threw him out, because I didn't know there was a dude in the house. It was like a security guard. And then when I threw him out, the police was there. So I didn't get in any trouble because I didn't do anything. But we both had order protections pending on each other because I was like, you trying to set me up to beat somebody up to get in trouble. So I needed an order protection against that. But her lawyer called me and told me that it was squashed, we should resolve it. We had a settlement. And I had to actually come to North Carolina to work. I went to Atlanta. I forgot where I went. And that Friday, the Monday, they went to court. And I was like, oh, I'm calling in and all that. So what they gave her was a temporary restraining order until January.
What's this dude's name again?
I'm sorry.
Damon Dash.
Until June.
Damon Dash.
So I didn't lose custody of my kids. I just have to. I went through this with my son, which I ended up raising. So again, lawyers sometimes separate families.
You should produce the real Aaliyah movie. Somebody says
it'd be too painful for me.
What'd you think of it? A lot of people just trashed it. They said it was horrible.
I thought it was what was expected from that kind of platform.
Right.
But the one thing that it did do was it portrayed me as a person that treats women well, and that's what it was. I do treat women well, and Aaliyah is the queen, was the queen, is the queen, still is, and I treat her like that, and that's how women should be treated, and that's how they showed me. So in that way, it was proper. But I couldn't expect anybody to recreate Dame Dash, but Dame Dash. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we knew it was, and plus it was funny because when would Wendy Williams ever make me look like the good guy? So I knew that wasn't her control.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the fact is, the ratings were incredible. So it can't be that bad if the ratings were well.
But I'm such a huge fan.
To invoke emotion in anything is a win.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that people even spoke about it meant they did their job.
Right.
You understand what I mean?
Right. Such a huge fan. I cried my eyes out.
I still cry my eyes out.
Yeah.
She talks to me a lot, though.
My arm's getting tired, so I think I'm going to say goodbye. You're the dude and paid in full.
No, the dude and paid.
Let's turn the camera around so we can see him.
Here's the Bootsy and Jay Black was paid in full.
Right.
About that cash. What you said? What you said?
That cash. Stop looking at that ass.
Yeah, stop looking at that ass. Get that cash. That's what he said.
Who are all these folks?
That's the slouch boys. They get money, chasing money. That's the next wave right there. That's the younger generation. They got it. I'm looking at the younger generation that's out right now, and they ain't really got nothing on them. They just don't have a show. They get their show together. Once they get their show together, because they so good at what they do that when you're young and you that good, things come quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pause. And they have They have hit records. They make their own beats. So it's like I don't want them to skip the struggle because they so good. Because then the struggle will come later in life, and you don't want to struggle when you're older. You want to struggle when you're younger. But when you're younger, you don't know that. You don't appreciate the fact that you missed it unless you understand what the struggle is.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But they're so good, I got to inflict some struggle on them.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever meet Tupac, somebody asked?
Yeah. Of course.
Okay.
Of course. I mean, we had that was a defining time in hip hop. We all knew each other.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? We all knew each other. We all fought each other.
Dame,
you had to be real to be out there back
for
then.
For the Biggie art piece by Brian Keir Hawkins.
That's priceless.
Priceless.
You ain't gonna get that. Nobody gets that piece. That's Picasso.
Okay.
It's actually, you could actually see it. You heard what they asked? You could actually see it at the seminar. They asked about my piece, the Biggie piece. I'm showcasing my collection in the new gallery. So everything that I actually acquired in the New York gallery is in the Albemarle gallery, and that's gonna happen supposedly on the 20th. I think that's a Friday. Yeah, Friday the 20th.
Keep me posted.
$50. Well, you should come through and talk.
I would love to.
Tell them how it looks so good. She needs to do a clinic in how to look so good
Oh, you're so
in the
nice.
South.
Thank you.
Goodness.
I was born and raised here.
Wow.
Thank you.
He must stand out.
Okay. Once again, my arm's getting tired, so I'm going to say goodbye. Say goodbye.
It's hard to say goodbye, right?
All right. Bye.
It's hard to say. We never say goodbye. We say until then.
Until next time.
Yeah, no say goodbye. Goodbye is too permanent.
Peace, Dame, and the 543. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
What do you say? What?